Okay. All right, so first of all, I just wanted to welcome you guys here. For those of you that are over in the Netherlands, you've probably had a long day already. It's evening for you, and I just appreciate you taking the time out of your busy day to be here and to listen, because there's some such exciting stuff that's coming your way. I could literally burst, and I know Miranda's over there helping spread the word with a few of her friends and people, as well as ladies here, and we're just so ecstatic that you took the time to just listen in and be here, okay? So first of all, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Karlee Prins, and I have been with Unique for 5 years now, which is totally crazy. And it's been, this fall, it will be, well, November, it will be about 7 years since it launched, all right? So I've been around for quite a long time with this, and I've been able to kind of watch the company grow and get to where it is at this moment. And I can't wait to share a few of these tidbits with you guys today, okay? So first of all, here, sorry, I just got to move this one thing for 1 second. A little bit about me before I kind of talk about this other stuff, so you guys can kind of, for those that don't know me, kind of know where I came from and kind of where I am today and what this journey has kind of brought in my life and what I hope it will do for you as well, right? And as you're sitting here listening, it may or may not be for you, and that's okay, but guaranteed you know somebody that needs to hear this, okay? And so just kind of come with an open mind and just ask questions, or feel free to ask questions later on, whatever suits your fancy and whatever works for you. We're here to uplift you and empower you and just kind of get all the information that we possibly can to anybody who's willing to listen, okay? So I was the type of person who, first of all, I was nurse on a child adolescent psychiatry unit. Don't know, do they have mental health units in the Netherlands? Do they have them there? Okay, so I worked with children on a psychiatric unit for 11 years. That was my, as a nurse. I loved it, but I just felt like I didn't have, I have 4 kids, by the way. So I have 4 kids, I'm 35 years old, and at the time I was 30. And I just felt like something was missing. I mean, I have an amazing husband and family, an awesome career that I loved going to, but I just felt like I was missing some little piece. And I don't even know, looking back, if I even knew what that was, but Unique has filled that void for me. I just felt like I lost myself in becoming a mom. I feel like so many of us women, we wear so many hats, you know, whether you work from home, whether you stay at home with the kids, whether you work out of the home, maybe you're a caregiver for somebody else in your family, I don't know, but we all wear all these different hats, and we're always trying to do things for other people all the time, right? And I kind of lost myself in that. I didn't do anything for me per se. And this is what has filled my void like nothing else could. But it's because I feel so full inside that I could burst and pass that on to all of you ladies as well. And so that's why I'm also so excited to be here, okay? I needed the positive kind of distraction, I guess you could say, in my life. I had, I don't know if anyone's ever had anxiety. I had anxiety to the point where it was like, I could just feel my chest tightening up. I don't even know what it was for or what happened, but anytime I would go anywhere, I'd worry about feeling that way again. And this kind of just helped me distract myself from that and move past that. And working in mental health, I understand the complications that come with that. And I understand, you know, like the depression, those types of things. So if you're suffering from that, I'm not trying to minimize that at all. I just want to share with you that it helped me overcome some of the darker times in my life. And I just, I'm so appreciative for what this opportunity has blessed my life with, that I just can't help but share it with so many other people. All right. So I just wanted to, a lot of people, when they think of this, or right away, they're going to say things like, I don't have time. I don't have time. How many of us have said that before? When I was first offered this opportunity 5 years ago, I literally rolled my eyes and kind of laughed about it. I was like, no, like I'm a nurse. I have 4 kids. I already don't have enough time in my life. And you want me to do what? Like something else on top of that? And I mean, lots of people will say too, you know, I don't have the makeup skills. I don't wear makeup every day, or I don't know anything about social media. I don't know anything about sales. I don't know, you know, and those are all valid reasons. And they're all, I just want you guys to come and, like I said, just have an open mind, because I thought all those things too at one point, yet here I am today. Okay. So enough about me and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to share, I don't know if you guys saw, some of you will have seen this, but if you haven't, I shared in the group about the founder's video. So Derek is the founder of the company. His sister's name is Melanie. And if you haven't watched that video yet, I encourage you to, because that is the backbone of why this company exists. So I'll kind of recap it real quick, like, so you guys can kind of be brought up to speed if you didn't watch it. But basically, Derek had a company, an IT company, where he did compensation plans for other direct sales companies. He sold that company and basically was financially free at that moment. He didn't have to do anything else. But one of his sisters was sexually abused when she was younger. And it just bugged him to the core that there was nothing he could do about that. And he had said, he's like, somebody needs to do something. And it was like a light bulb went off, and he said, well, that somebody needs to be me. So he started a company, didn't know what they were going to sell, didn't know anything about whatever. All they knew is that they had this mission to help empower women who had been sexually abused when they were younger, to kind of help begin that healing process. So the whole core of the reason why this company exists is basically to help women, empower them, give them more confidence, whether it's to help them heal from past trauma, or it's to empower them and give them confidence with the business side of things. It's like this whole army of women on this mission to just create more good in the world. And it's the coolest thing I think I've ever been a part of. So I'm really excited to share that with you too, because it's literally the reason. Makeup is amazing. This mascara that you guys have been seeing posts about is incredible. But the backbone of our business is the mission. Okay. And I feel, because of how I used to feel about myself, I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think I was worthy. I didn't think I had value to add. And I didn't think I had a voice. And in fact, I really kind of felt like if I was quiet, nobody would see me, type of thing. And I don't know if that resonates with you guys at all, but this has empowered me to help more women come out of their shells and to realize their potential and their great worth. Because every single one of you, and all the ladies that are going to watch this later on, all the ladies you will come into contact with, deserve to feel like they are enough and that they are worthy. And that's truly what the mission of this company does. And it just so happens we have incredible cosmetics to put on our face while we do it, if you guys choose to. Okay. So some things that I just kind of wanted to cover. Some women join. I just wanted to say that all women are welcome, even men. Okay. We have some men that are a part of this company as well, and they do very well at it. Okay. I would just say that the vast majority are women, because that's just the predominant what we do, right? We wear the skincare, we, wear the makeup and all that stuff. But I want you guys to know that people join for various reasons. Okay. They join for the money. 80% of people, I feel, just, I don't know about you, but it's darn hard making it off of a one-person income nowadays, or even a two-person income. And I don't know how it is in the Netherlands, if you guys feel that as well, but it's hard sometimes, you know what I mean? And most people just want an extra $50 to $500 a month. That's it. Do you know what I mean? And this is something that can provide a venue where you don't have to be away from your family, where you don't have to add more hours away from what you're wanting to be doing. You can pop it in 15 minutes here, 10 minutes there. And I mean, we have systems in place, and I'll talk about that in a second, to give you the most success, where you can do it on the go from your phone, you guys, okay? Which is the coolest thing ever. I don't know if I would be able to work my nursing job at the moment with the amount of kids that I have, the sports activities they have, and I can literally do this on the go when I choose. The other things, some people join for the mission of the company. They want to help. They're the helpers. They're the ones that want to see the good in the world, and they see good in other women, and they want to help bring that out and more. You know, other people join because of the perks, the trips, the cash bonuses, the amazing lashes, right? All those different things. Or others join just for a sense of like belonging to something that they never really fit in. You know, if you're the type of person that's if you feel like you're kind of like a square trying to shove yourself into a round hole all the time, and you're like that, you never really felt like you belong somewhere, this is a place literally of positive, empowering women to belong, okay? There's truly nothing like it, and I'm just so thankful that I get to share this with you guys. So there's so many different reasons and why people join. Some people even join to get the discount on the makeup, okay? It's so easy. I'll talk about that in a second, but it's so easy to just get your own makeup at a discount and even get free makeup. You should not have to pay for your makeup, okay? I haven't paid for my makeup in I don't know how many years. So super cool that we can kind of obviously get paid. I'll talk about that too, but also we can get free products along the way as well. Some people join because, like I say, they want to make that $50 to $500 extra a month. That's the vast majority. I don't know where it was, and I don't know about in the Netherlands, but in Canada, there was a stat that if each family had like an extra $200 in their pocket, it would increase like the relationships in the family. It would, you know what I mean? Give that positive feedback so that people aren't struggling so much. And that's over only $200. You can make $200 pretty quickly selling this mascara. So it's just crazy what can happen here. So other people, they join, I would say about 1% of the people join because they see the vision, they see what can really happen and change their lives, and they want the big bucks, okay? But vast majority are gonna fit in that 80% bracket of just wanting an extra $50 to $500 a month, okay? And some people will join that money's not the driving force, and that's okay too. Maybe you just are wanting something, maybe somebody you know is just wanting something for themselves to fill their cup again. You know what I mean? Like I said before, where we're always having things deplete us, and then this is something that can replenish us, right? So before I talk a little bit more, I kind of wanted to, hopefully I'm not talking too fast. I kind of wanted to talk about what we are not, okay? I've talked about a few things that we are, but what are we not, okay? Because I just feel like, and pipe in if you want to, or those that are watching the replay later on, comment below, ask questions. If there's anything that I haven't covered by the end of this, feel free to ask any questions, okay? But we are not a company that has these auto shipments that come to your door every single month, okay? Those are tacky and yucky, and I don't like them. And I'm thankful that we don't have them, okay? There is an option to get your mascara on a timeline that you choose, if you choose. But that's, again, it's not something that, there's no auto shipments, okay? This isn't just for people who wear makeup every day, okay? Miranda and I have been talking almost daily via messenger chats, and I'm like, well, I'm in my house coat again, like hot mess with no makeup and whatever, right? And that's the beauty about this, is that there's not a stereotypical person that this mold fits into. This is, honestly, I really feel that the ones that are the most successful are the ones that come from a true place of like, yeah, I'm going to try this, throw in some mascara and slay some lashes. Do you know what I mean? Instead of the ones who are the professionals and all that. Out of the thousands of women that are on my team, I would say 98% of them have never had previous makeup skills before, okay? So that is not a requirement. And in fact, I actually encourage people who don't have those makeup skills. All the ladies that are on here, I've watched them grow into who they are just by learning different techniques, which is so cool. So another thing that we are not, you do not need to have inventory, okay? You do not have to stock a single thing here. Everything's online based, which is the coolest thing ever. The website and corporate takes care of everything. By the way, in the Netherlands, you guys are gonna have a warehouse it's already in the Netherlands, and so your shipping is going to be like 1 to 2 days, which is insane. That's so crazy. So it means like quick turnaround right away for you guys, which is, it's just so cool. We wait about 6 days in Canada here because our warehouse comes from the States, but it's in Netherlands already, and it's just so cool. Yeah, I know, right? It's awesome. You do not need to have home parties, okay? We are an online platform business. If you choose to do that, that's your choice. But I don't know about you, but I am incredibly busy with, like I said, running 4 kids around everywhere. And I want to be home with my family, right? And so we have tools and systems in place to have success instantly from your phone whenever you choose, okay, on the go, which is the coolest thing ever. Again, like I said, you don't have to be a makeup artist. In fact, I encourage that. I'm not a makeup artist. I've never taken a professional course. Everything that I've learned from YouTube or from other presenters, all right? So what you don't know can always be taught to you. And like I said before, men can join too. Vast majority are women, but men are very successful at this as well because they see it as a business opportunity, right? All right, so should I talk about what you guys get though? Or do you guys have any more questions for me before I move forward? Feel free, pipe in if you guys have any questions at this point. I know that this is like throwing some information at you. I hope you can feel how excited I am. It's going to be one of those opportunities of, yeah, like, I don't even know how to describe it. You know, Miranda's been watching for a long time from over there and watching here. And so she knows the basics of like even watching my success and other women around her as well. And so I'm just excited for all those ladies, all of you ladies that are over there. It's just the coolest thing. But yeah, if you have questions, pipe in and I'll stop talking for a little bit. And then I'm going to show you what comes in the kit. If there's no questions, that's fine. I just thought I should pause because sometimes I talk too fast. All right, and for all those ladies that are watching later on, feel free to comment below and ask any questions that you have, or the person who sent this to you, feel free to ask them questions too, okay? And if they don't have answers or if I don't have answers, we will find the answers for you. I actually just got off a call this morning with the VP of Germany and Austria. She is going to be your VP too, so your vice president of the sales force there. And her name's Christine, and she is just amazing and such a wonderful lady. I'm so excited for you guys to meet her. Okay, are you guys ready to see what you get? So a few things I just wanted to let you guys know. Basically, if you were to sign up on November 2nd, because that's the day it launches, there's like what we call the first 1,000 club, 999. You're going to get free shipping on your kit, which is super cool. You get like an extra little charm and kind of badge thing for being the first in the 1,000, which is super awesome as well. But you're going to get what I'm going to show you in here. But I wanted you guys to know that right away, you will get a free website. This isn't like one of those businesses where you have all these extra like fees. You get your kit and that's it. There's no hidden fees for website. Once it's yours, it's yours. We have a customer support team that takes care of anything that we need. Like everything in ordering, it gets taken care of for itself. Literally, there's a support system. I think I said that. But everything is taken care of for you. You just literally get to share about this amazing mascara and whatever else you choose with the systems that we have in place to give you that instant success, okay? So another thing that I should just say, we get paid within 3 hours. Derek, the founder, he wanted to make it as feasible, as accessible for people to go and buy groceries right away, to go and buy diapers for their kids, to go and get the necessities that they need that they can't wait for their regular payday for, okay? We even get paid before the credit card companies pay the company. So super cool. He wanted to make it as feasible for us women and some men to get our hands on the cash after selling something right away, okay? And I'm just gonna be honest, you guys, my husband, it's not that he lost his job 2 years ago, but there just wasn't work to be had. He's a welder. And he was off for basically 5 to 6 months. And at the time, 3 years into this, I was able to leave my nursing career. And because I've been able to replace that complete wage. But through that time, I was like freaking out because I left my nursing career. All of a sudden, he doesn't have a job now. And I was able to sustain our entire family for all those months off of Unique's wage, okay? So it's doable if you need to, if you never know what could happen. Somebody could get sick in your family, or maybe you all of a sudden have to stay home because your child has a disability, or whatever the reason is, you guys. I just want you to know that the level of success that you can have in this business, there's no ceiling on it, okay? You could literally join on November 2nd and surpass me right away. Do you know what I mean? In the wage scale and all that. It's the coolest thing ever. Like, most jobs have their CEO, they have the managers and everything, and then they have their laborers and all that. Very few people will ever get to that management position, all right? So what's cool about this is that we literally get to lock arms and cheer each other on. I'm gonna pull you guys up, you guys push me up, we pull each other up, and it just keeps going like that, and it's the coolest thing ever. So that's a little side note, but I thought I should just explain that too. All right, so also what you get is a chance to get different cash bonuses, car bonuses, we call it, which essentially is just more cash in your pocket that you can choose to use on whatever you want. There's different perks, and right away you would be like, that would be about 280 to 800 euros per month. That's just the car bonus part of it. Also, for when we launch in a new country, anybody, any one of you has the chance of reaching, if you reach black status, which again, we'll talk about that on another Zoom, you will get $10,000 US in a cash bonus for being the first one to do that, which is insane, you guys, insane, okay? And any one of you have potential to do that, especially with the success and the tools that we have in place to get you there, okay? The first 10 that are at our leadership rank get an extra $500 US cash bonus. So there's different things that are happening with the launch that you guys only have access to that the rest of us don't, which is super cool too. Okay, the other thing I should say as well is I get asked a lot of times is like, well, what do I have to do in a month? You know, like what is required of me? And the coolest thing, you guys, is that there's nothing required of you in a given month. Okay, how it works is it's over a 3-month span. Okay, so say November, December, January. Sometime in November, December, January, you'd have to sell 5 mascaras. That's it, to stay active. And then the next 3 months, 5 mascaras. Like, it's the easiest, simplest platform, and we're going to teach you how to do that well before that, okay? But it's super cool to at least know that there's no bounding that you have to reach a certain requirement each month. What you do with this is completely your choice, your business, and we're just here to help you have whatever level of success you decide you want to go for, okay? So, are you guys ready? What do you get? I want to show you guys this. I'm so excited. So first of all, you're going to get this purse, bag, whatever you want to call it, okay? It has like a crossbody as well as these little like straps, okay? Now, this would be, what is it? It's 486 euros worth for 107 euros. Okay, so that ends up being, it's like 99 US, and you get like $4 something dollars worth. Canadian, for those that are in Canada that are going to watch this later, it's 541 Canadian dollars for 119. Okay, so even for those people who are just wanting to try a bunch of the products, this is, we call them kidnappers, by the way, where you just want to try some products and you can get the kit, okay, and literally try it out and see what you think, and there's no bounding contract or anything like that you have to do this, right? So it's a good way to try a bunch of stuff as well. But I wanted to show you what's in here, okay? So first of all, there's going to be, this is like liquid gold. I'm not even gonna, I can't even tell you how excited I am for this. This is Uplift Beauty Oil. It's $78 or $75 US. I'm sorry, I don't know what the euro would be for this, but I'll just tell you US dollars so everyone can kind of convert from that. But this is what this is worth, okay? And it's a beauty serum that's going to help with fine lines and wrinkles, helps with scarring, full of yummy, yummy vitamins that are going to help. It's for our skincare. I put it on every single night and it feels incredible. And it lasts a long time. Okay, then the next one will be like the translucent setting powder. Okay, so this is going to help. I use it every day as well to just set my makeup. Then you're going to get, oops, here, all of, by the way, basically, if you were to get these 2 products, that's your kit paid for. Everything else that I'm going to show you is basically free when you think of it that way. Okay, so we have the beauty oil, setting powder. Then you're gonna get all 4 of these lash products, okay? So this is the lash serum that helps your lashes to grow. This is the regular Epic mascara that Miranda's been using, and a lot of you around here have been using. And if you're in the Netherlands, you've got a treat coming to you with these 2 mascaras, okay? So this is the 4D Epic mascara. It's just a little bit more, adds a little bit more volume. Both are amazing. It's just a personal preference of what you like, okay? Then you're gonna get the lash primer with that as well. That's gonna help keep your mascara looking amazing. It separates your lashes. It conditions your lashes, and it also acts as like a base coat for your mascara to go to make it look even more amazing. I know you guys have seen us post about it, so I'm so excited that finally it can be in your hands. But you're gonna get all 4 of those, which is crazy and incredible all at the same time. All right, but that's not it. Are you guys ready? Okay. Then you're gonna get to take off your makeup. There's a cleansing stick, okay, super cool. It honestly, it works. You guys probably know what coconut oil feels like, right? Where it just literally dissolves things. Without the grease though, it's not greasy, okay? But it just dissolves your makeup, leaves it feeling amazing, and conditions your skin at the same time, and hydrates your delicate eye area, right? Then you're gonna get this, which a lot of you are probably like, what the heck is that? It is the brightening mask, okay? Yeah, I know, right? It's so awesome. So the brightening mask, in Canada, it's $59. I believe in US it's $49. And then we will share all the prices, you guys. We have links that we can share because it's gonna be exactly the same as in Germany and France. Wherever there's euros, it's exactly the same in any of those markets, okay? But just know everything I'm showing you is going to be that $486 euro amount, okay? So this is the brightening mask. This helps with, if you guys have any hyperpigmentation or brown spots on your face, it's going to just kind of help brighten that up, even that skin tone out, and it literally peels off. It's the coolest thing ever. So cool. Okay, then I'm not done, like, at all. There's still got so much other stuff. Then you're gonna get a palette of eyeshadow, okay? Palette. You're gonna get a liquid eyeshadow, which is super cool too. I'll just show you this one. They go on really smooth and then dry right away. They're so pretty. So this is gonna dry right away. As soon as it does, I will show you how it's like literally budge proof. You're gonna get that eyeshadow. You get a brush to put it on with, okay? You're gonna get, you're gonna get a splash. Sorry, I gotta turn around for a second. You're gonna get a splash liquid lipstick, which, Rita, you've tried that, right? Haven't you? Did you try the splash, the lipstick? Yeah. So Miranda told me that she gave you one time. So that's so cool. But anyway, you're gonna get another one of those, and then you get the Hottie Lip Plumper. This is the coolest thing ever. So it plumps your lips, but it gives you such a cool gloss feeling on it, but it tingles a little bit, okay? It's gonna feel a little bit peppermint feeling on there, and it just helps plump your lips up. So you're gonna get both of those as well as an eyeliner. All right, what else I got in here? You guys get the picture, right? It's so much stuff. It's so awesome. You're going to get samples of all our other masks as well, okay? So there'll be the mask samples. You get like a welcome to the family, get a catalog. More mask samples. So basically, that is what you're gonna get in a nutshell, you guys, okay? It's amazing, and it's coming your way November 2nd, all right? So starting next week, I'm gonna be training ladies, here, I'll just put this down, of how to kick this off for yourself and start making money right away, all right? And it's gonna base around the 4D mascara, okay? Because every woman in this world needs this mascara in their life, all right? And I'm just so excited that you guys can finally have it in your hands, all right? So a few things that I just wanted to quickly say so that you know that if this is something you decide to do, or if you want to share it with somebody else in your life who you think would be interested in this, by all means, you can share this link. But you are going to be 110% supported through the entire process. None of this are you going to have to create yourself. It's all been created for you. In fact, for those ladies who prefer to, if you speak Dutch all the time and that's how your language on Facebook and everything that you do, everything's been translated for you for that as well, which is super cool. You literally just have to copy and paste and do it. everything's been created and you get to add your own flair. Because of course, you guys are all amazing and have so much value to add and bring to the table. And we want to learn from you too, right? And so it's so cool that we can kind of collaborate and work together and do this together. So I'm just really excited for you guys, okay? I just want you guys to know a little bit more about me and my success that I've had so that you can know where I'm coming from. Okay, I've had multiple awards at convention for being top out of the entire company. I've also been consistently top in Canada as well as a top leader. I don't say this to boast about it at all. I'm saying it just so that you guys know that I promise you, you're in good hands, and I can't wait to start working with you. The team Fierce and Fabulous is my team name, and these women are some of the most incredible women I've ever had the chance to lock arms with and be a part of. They have grown to be some of my very best friends and some of the most solid friendships that I could ever ask for. And I didn't even know I needed them at the beginning, right? Like, you don't know, but I needed those friendships. And most of them, I don't see them on a daily basis. All of them, it's through talking through social media. And it's the coolest thing I think I could ever be a part of. And I just want more women to know that they can have that same like group feeling. Do you know what I mean? I know for the ladies who are part of Team Fierce and Fabulous, I know you guys are going to feel the same way, right? You just want more women to be a part of it. So I just wanted to let you know that you can invite anybody to be a part of any of the groups that you're a part of, because I know we have different groups going on right now. And know that regardless, you'll be under the umbrella of Team Fierce and Fabulous, okay? And we are so excited to help you learn, to grow, and to watch you grow in confidence, and to watch your successes and challenge, or like cheer you on to every little bit that that you have. So if you or somebody you know just has that inkling inside of you that you're not really sure what this is about, but it's kind of exciting, follow your gut, you guys. That is the only reason I'm here, is because I had a little inkling at one point where I was like, you know, I think I'm going to do this. You know what I mean? I knew nothing about social media, nothing about how to, I mean, if you saw how I put on makeup at the beginning to now, you guys would be like, okay, if she can do that, I can too, you know? And I think it's just real women coming together to help create something the best out of all of us. Do you know what I mean? So feel free to forward this to anyone that you know, invite them along. Next week, we're going to be starting the training type of information to get you guys ready to go for that November 2nd, okay? To put you up for the most success that you possibly can have at that beginning, okay? And then we're going to help you through that process for the rest. So if you guys have any questions at all, don't hesitate. Sorry, that was just falling down. Don't hesitate to ask me or the person who invited you here, because we are an open book and I'm willing to share anything with you. All right. As far as like money goes and all that stuff, because I always get asked, well, Karlee, how much money do you really make? And I know for compliance reasons, I can't give you exact numbers. That's just not allowed with our company because everyone's different. But I just want you guys to know that I will, by the end of the year, consistently make 5 digits a month consistently, okay? And it's just super cool to be able to replace that income. And if you're sitting here and you're thinking, okay, but that's not what I want, that's okay too. If you just want to get a manicure, pedicure, and pay for your nails or whatever you get done in a month, or pay for childcare or whatever it is, then that's okay too. Just know that you're welcome here, and there's room from the very beginning all the way to whatever level you decide, and we can help you achieve that all right? So I'm going to stop recording now.